The Moon of Xxene, Chapter 7. That's the way life is. Scene 4. On a dewa, Anabari wakes Mujaga up, saying remember he promised to spend the whole day with her today. She says she has never gone to Joyowi Market before and wants to go there today. Since it's a dewa and it's a large market, they must be giving out some really nice things instead of the usual snacks and unsold knickknacks that stingy shop owners give out in a Xxene market. Mujaga's mother rolls her eyes, grabbing Anabari's ear and saying, well, sorry, she's a stingy shop owner who only gave out rejected knickknacks. Mujaga tells Anabari they shouldn't go to Joyovi. She wouldn't like it there. But Anabari insists. He says, Nabari, just 'cause it's bigger doesn't mean going there will be a better experience. Trust me, you won't like it. All that glitters isn't gold. Anabari scrunches her brow. Don't use expressions I don't understand just 'cause you've read a few books. That's where I want to go and you promise to take me. Okay, Barefoot Bookmaster? Mujaga and Anabari walk through a Xxene market on their way to Joyowi Market. Some of Mujaga's friends, all the Hoeki, see him and ask him where he's going. They invite him to join them. But Anabari cuts them all down, saying Mujaga was all hers today. Since they're Hoeki, she's never gotten along with them, so she immediately starts calling them names and cursing at them. They recoil and sneer at her, bidding Mujaga farewell. Mujaga's upset at how she reacted to his friends and wants to confront Anabari, but since he promised, he lets the matter go and they walk to Joyowi Market. In the market, shop owners give out delicious foods as well as unsold silks and goods. But when Anabari and Mujaga go up to the shop owners with blessings of a dewa, they are thrown rags and rotten leftovers. Some shop owners even tell them off, saying it's such an eyesore that the lower caste think they can come here and beg just because it's a dewa. This treatment leaves them depressed. I thought a dewa was supposed to be a day of blessing and goodwill, Anabari says. Mujaga says, even though Onorogu's goodwill is doled out in measure according to our caste. Some people walking by whisper, is that a Hoeki holding hands with an Ivyogbere? What an idiot. He probably can't get a girl from his own caste. They laugh. Hearing them, Anabari gets angry at Mujaga, saying that's easy for him to say. He's an Ihoeki. They didn't look at him with nearly as much scorn as they did her. She tears up, saying they probably treated him worse because he was with her. Mujaga's silent. You're never gonna marry me, are you? Anabari asks Mujaga suddenly. Surprised, Mujaga says, Nabari, we're just kids. Why are you talking about marriage? What else am I supposed to talk about? I've been told my whole life that's what I'm supposed to do. But you're just playing with me 'cause it's fun for now. In the end, you're just as narrow and blind as Mama. You'll never accept an Ivyogbere. Nabari, that's my mama you're talking about. Mujaga yells at her, angry now that she's talking about his mother. No, that's it. I won't wait for you to break up with me. Let's end it now. We're over. Anabari says and runs off. Mujaga goes after her, but she's run into the district of Onorogu where she immediately encounters two Capitol Police guards at the entrance of the district. They stop her and ask what business she's about, but she has no answer, and one demands, how dare an Ivyogbere just run recklessly into the Onorogu district? Anabari says that today is a dewa, so she wanted to go and give her blessings to the families. A guard slaps her. Impudent! Why would Onorogu need your wretched and paltry blessings? You probably don't have enough blessings to fill your stomach, much less share with Onorogu. The punishment for the lower caste entering the district of Onorogu without permission is 20 lashes of raw hide. Come with me to the Capitol Police. Mujaga catches up to her as the guard reaches for her and rushes to stand between her and the guard. Oga, please let her go. This is her first time coming to a Joyowi Market and she got lost. She didn't mean to trespass the Onorogu district. He bows low. Please forgive her. Seeing Mujaga's humble demeanor, the other guard thinks, this one's pretty sensible. He knows to bow his head and says to let them go. You know there are no punishments on their dewa, the other guard retorts. That doesn't mean we can't make a record of her offense and administer the punishment another day. The previous guard says, yes, but today is a dewa, a day of giving and sharing. I know you haven't given anything but your anger today. Why don't you give your mercy instead, so your blessings won't be cut short? Besides, you're only giving us more work if we have to deal with them. Grudgingly, the other guard agrees and lets them go. Migo, Ogas. Mujaga thanks them and pulls Anabari away. On their way home, Anabari is in tears, still nursing her red cheek. Mujaga asks if she's okay, trying to soothe her, but she pushes him away, sobbing. Does it look like I'm okay? He tries to coax her some more, but she curses at him angrily and even says she didn't need him to help her. As an Ihueki, who did he think he was? He wasn't much different from her just because he was higher by 2 castes. In the end, he's just as useless and would spend the rest of his life hauling the Onorogu's waste. This angers Mujaga, and he says he told her they shouldn't go to Joyobi Market, but she was the one who insisted. Now that you've had your cheeks smacked and handed to you on a platter, don't throw your temper at me. I can stand plenty of things you do, Nabari, but I won't ever stand for you talking about Mama or insulting me. Mujaga stalks away, leaving her, and Nabari stands crying on the street. Thank you for listening and watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next episode.